this time next year. Because it sees it as a strategy for controlling the world. Instead of seeing it as a strategy to let it go so you don't push it and pursue it and try to force it. Personality in you and me is also the part that does not like being told to say thank you for something it is not happy with. So instead of forcing your personality to feel something or to say something or to experience something that it doesn't want to, there's another way. There's a way to practice that will help you take in the infinite beauty of life around you. And it's this. It's what my mother taught me. It's called common courtesy. Letting others go first. Saying please and thank you when appropriate. Being nice. You know, I used to love that phrase. It's on a book. It's a book title. It's "Don't be nice, be real." You know, love that. Oh, don't be nice, be real. But now that I think about it these days, it's like, I wonder if being real could be anything else but nice and loving and kind. I mean, being real to me means being clean with the way I show up in the world. So I looked up nice in the dictionary. Here's some synonyms. Friendly, generous, warm-hearted, understanding, charitable, humane, considerate, forbearing, tolerant, generous, liberal, agreeable. A long time ago, when I looked that up, I asked myself the question, what would change in my life if I practiced some of those? If I practiced being nice. Not nice instead of real, but because being nice is real and genuine. And I've been doing it for a while now, and more getting better at it. And the result is incredible. Incredible. I have more and more to be grateful for every single day, even though I do not always get what I want. But more and more, I'm starting through this practice to want what I get. And that's really nice. There's such freedom. Then you say, doesn't matter what you write in here, whatever comes, send me yours, I'll send you mine. And I'll love what comes. Be nice. And see it dissolve the arguments of your personality. In a book I read once, these words are written. We must slow down and notice the people around us and then get to know them. We need to take the time to see our friends and family and neighbors and colleagues and even people on the street as human beings who possess all the same emotions, concerns, and loves that we do. When we can accomplish that, we then communicate through the bond we share with them. Eventually, the barriers of fear and hatred and hurtfulness will dissipate and will be replaced by our common goal of happiness. Again, I stress, we must make the time to do this every day in our hustle and bustle lives, and not just occasionally when it is convenient to do so. So there it is. Sometimes when it seems there is less, take a look. More may be available. And if you think you're done with giving thanks, take a look. You might have started taking something for granted. And if you're going through something that is extreme, take a look. It might be opening a window in your soul that nothing else could do. And if you don't want to say thank you for what you're not grateful for, Just practice common courtesy around you, and the gratitude will come unbidden, natural, and beautiful. It's guaranteed. For our prayer. Join me, won't you close your eyes? Today I give thanks that all is well, despite appearances to the contrary in my life and into the lives of those near and dear to me. I give thanks today for the treasured experiences of life, love, friendship, sight, sun, moon, stars, earth, people, children, water, fire, and everything that comes our way. And also tonight I honor those heart and soul expanding experiences that stretch us and grow us. And I give thanks for the friendships that assist us on our paths, and for the courage that grows in us each day, making us resilient, helping us to remember where we are and who we are. For all of this, and for all else that we may each privately desire in our hearts, I am profoundly grateful. And I speak this prayer in the spirit of the master teacher who said to us, ask believing that it is already granted. And so I do. I give thanks for the treasured experiences of life. And I ask that my soul has the wisdom to take it all in and call it, like God did in the beginning, good. With this in my heart, I let it be, and so it is. I invite you to breathe in with me. Once again to exhale. As the musicians come up onto the stage, let me tell you about your card. If you haven't figured it out already, from the message you can write down something you'd like to be reminded by this time next year. And what we'll do is we'll collect these cards and we'll store them in the very same room that the practitioners pray in. We kind of think that's a groovy place for them to be. Prayer-filled room. And then round about October, end of October next year, we'll mail them back to you. Now, if you've got a stamp, please just put the stamp on and that'll help us. And if you've got a stamp to spare, give it to the person on the other side, and then we'll supplement the rest of the stamps from the center. And then you can drop them off either in the offering or in the basket on the way out. At the same time, I'm going to ask the ushers to stand. It's time for us to participate in that activity of supporting our center. Let me thank you so much for all of your support. I just want to say that there are centers for spiritual living and churches and synagogues that are closing. They're closing their doors because of lack of support. And we are not. And so I just want to talk to you from gratitude and respect and appreciation, because together we are opening our doors to anybody who wants to come in and hear the life-affirming message that the natural home of God is in their heart. And that's something truly, truly to be grateful for. So with that in mind, won't you please say, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and prosper. It does good work in the world